Hey Ryan, guess what? This is Seth McMahill. He is known as the coolest dad on the block. Want to know why?
Why?
Because he works at Nintendo. Duh. He started at Nintendo like 12 years ago, and now he's assistant manager for the Pokemon video game series. Kind of cool, huh?
Well, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So Seth, thanks for talking to us today.
Absolutely. Sugar and Ryan, it's my pleasure to meet you and actually see you again. I saw you at Nintendo just the other day.
Yeah, we breezed right past you. You're also the tallest dad on the block, I think, right?
Yes, absolutely, which means all the kids love to watch me hit my head on all sorts of things, especially my children. So,
Yeah. So we were looking at some of the features about the new Pokemon game, and Ryan has a couple questions about the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Gates to Infinity for the 3DS.
absolutely, Ryan, fire away.
On the new game, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity for the 3DS, the characters actually talk. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do. Well, the great thing is you actually get turned into a Pokemon. So you become one of 5 different Pokemon. There's Pikachu, which we all know and love, and Axew, Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. And you enter a world inhabited entirely by Pokemon. There's no humans, no trainers, no Pokeballs, just Pokemon. And it's just this amazing experience to get to become one and live in their world.
So Ryan, which Pokemon would you want to be?
Definitely Axew, because when he fully evolves, he's pretty cool.
That's my favorite one.
He's already picked his.
Yes, good choice, Ryan, good choice.
The game has more than 20 dungeons. Can you tell us about the dungeon features and maybe about some of your favorites? And do the dungeons regenerate after you go into them?
That's a great question. Actually, there's more than 30 dungeons in the game, and that's just within the main storyline of the game. Plus, we have download content, download mystery dungeons, which one of them is actually free till April 30th. Plus, on top of that, there are the Magna Gate dungeons that you can scan circular objects with your 3DS camera and create dungeons through that. So the great thing about these dungeons is that they're entirely randomly generated. And so, yeah, basically they do regenerate. Every time you go back into a dungeon, it's completely different layout than the time it was before you went in. So all the Pokemon that you would battle are in different places. The items, the corridors and halls and rooms, those are all laid out completely different. So literally the amount of dungeons and the layout of them is infinite.
Okay, so that was one of the other questions we had, was about the Magna Gates with the 3DS camera. How does that work?
So it's a really cool feature that uses the AR through the Nintendo 3DS camera. And what that does is you can basically scan any circular object in the real world. So basically you just look for it with your 3DS. Once you see it on your screen, hit the A button and it'll scan the circle and open up a portal to another mystery dungeon. So
I was going to say, like, does it just glow white and swirl around and then poof, you just teleport into there?
Yes, yes. It actually does that. Unfortunately, you can't actually jump into it yourself, although your characters will go into the new mystery dungeon, and you never know what kind of dungeon you're going to create when you scan a circular object.
Okay, you can ask this one. When we usually play Pokemon by ourselves, but now you get to play with others.
Yeah, do you use download play to connect with other 3DSs without actually having two game things?
No, actually, this game requires each player to have their own cartridge or their own copy of the game, so it doesn't use download play. However, you can do co-op companion mode with up to 3 other people, so the 4 of you can explore and navigate through dungeons together.
Okay, well that sounds like fun.
Yeah, but the people have the game.
I think okay, and then the demos are available right now, right? You can demo the Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity on the 3DS right now.
Right, you can actually download the demo from the Nintendo eShop. The demo is completely free. And the great thing is that if you purchase the game through either a retail chain or you can just download it on the eShop, the save data from your demo will go through onto the main game. So you don't really have to start over. You can just continue the journey that you started within the actual demo version. So it's a really cool way to try it out, just get a little taste of this incredible adventure that you can go on exclusively on the Nintendo 3DS and really just hop right into it.
That's awesome. That's a good thing, because usually the demos, you've got to start all over again, and It's a little frustrating, but
Yeah,
that's
it
good.
can be when you've already put the time into it.
Okay, Ryan has one last question.
All right.
One last question. Can I have your job?
Actually, you know what? I'll trade with you absolutely for a week. You can come up and do my business travel so I can take a little vacation.
He's already planning to be a game tester at Nintendo, so save him a spot. That would be great.
Absolutely. You guys let me know when you're coming up, and I can definitely, or coming up again, I should say, and I can talk to some people for you, Ryan. But you got to wait till you're 18, so I think you have a little bit to wait.
Just a little, yeah.
Just a tiny.
All right,
9
great.
more years.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Seth. Thank you so much for telling us all about the new game, and we look forward to playing.
Absolutely, my pleasure, Sugar and Ryan. Thank you guys so much for talking to me today.
All right, bye.
Bye. Take care.